Sorry.
Raphael.
I mean, honestly.
We can do this.
Come on, Raphael. Keep it down.
Hiya, Terminator! We're back here with Fire Emblem Three Houses, our Verdant Wind Assassins only run. Oh, it's so exciting. I'm so happy. I have a few notes here, partner. You're partner now. You're all partner. Partner. Number one. There are one or two battles upcoming whereupon a character automatically gets classed into something that isn't assassin. There's only one where I know it definitely happens, which I believe is chapter 13. And I just figured since we recently had some confusion now where I was like, how do I deal with Ash being an archer? I think I'll probably deal with it the same way. If anyone gets classed out of assassin, I cannot deal damage as them. I may not be able to prevent them from being in combat encounters, but I'm just not allowed to deal damage as them. I think that's fair. At least I'll try my best. I mean, this was never like some big official speedrun or anything anyway, so if it comes past that way, I genuinely am just not good enough to get past it without using that character when they get classed into something different. I guess we'll just have to use them. Next, I only noticed during editing that the class minimum for defense for assassin is 12. So all those defense buffs I spent getting happy to 13, I definitely should have saved till we could get her assassin and then given them to her after, and she would have had like a 20 defense going into it. So I feel dumb. But at least we're ahead of the curve now, and we're already at a defense that's better than the class minimum for assassin, but everyone's going to catch up to her immediately in defense, and she's no longer going to be like our tank, like I had orchestrated so diligently. But soon enough, anyway, we'll get the chance to get her a bunch of defense things, and then she'll be the tank again, I think. Hoppy is still the only one we actually made assassin. Our first assassin in the Assassins Only run at episode 40. But that's good because that's giving him better stats, better growths, gives him sword fare. Oh, stealth apparently, which everyone's going to have in the end, so it won't do anything. But it also means we're going to get we get better skill experience for sword and bow, and we're going to be rocketing ahead on getting towards the mastery. It doesn't surprise me that I didn't check what the class minimum for Assassin's Defense was, because I would never have guessed it was 12. That seems like really high to me. And my last note was that Assassin Sword Fair will just make everything easier. That will be a good thing for us to have. Right, let's get into the story mission, shall we? I don't think there's anything we need to do here that we haven't done already. I'll just replenish this one that we don't have equipped anymore. Like, there's nothing we can do at this store that you can't do at the store at the mission sortie screen, right? So I think we're good here. Salvation at the chapel. Suggested level 17. Things take a turn for the worse as you and Gerald investigate an abandoned chapel in Garrigmach. I mean, I shouldn't really that because this one's just level 17 and this one's cursed. But off we go! Woohoo! Story mission time, baby. I have a good feeling about this one, especially as we've already got Hoppy to assassin now. He can probably clear some of these enemies all by his onesie.
Captain? Captain? Where are you? Hey, Professor, have you seen your old man?
Not recently, no.
Too bad. I guess it will have to be you then.
Well, I'm glad you have ultimate confidence in me.
I'm back. Sorry for the delay. My last mission took longer than expected.
Captain, thank goodness you're here.
Really delayed reaction there, always.
Nonsense. I haven't heard anything about the monastery's walls being breached.
You must be lying, always.
That's why I'm heading there now, to see what's really going on. You'll join as well, won't you?
Of course. We're both sworn to protect this place.
Demonic beasts?
It's odd. Just before they appeared, someone saw a number of students heading toward the chapel.
Ah, I see what's happening here. Some old priest that was all crotchety was all like, those damn demonic beasts! And they were just normal children having fun.
They were apparently acting strange, as though they weren't in their right minds.
Well, who would go to a place that was in their right minds, huh? Who goes to places?
Shortly after, demonic beasts started to appear, one after another.
Well, I hate that. Are the students safe? I mean, how would he know?
There's no way.
He just said he has no idea what's going on there.
From the outside. But none of that matters right now. We need to act. Go summon your students.
Roger. So we can endanger them as well.
I wanted to talk to you about something important, but there's no time. There's never any damn time.
It's not like we had a whole month where we were just hanging around doing whatever.
Much more urgent, so it can hold for now. I'll meet you there.
I guess you're right, Gerald. When you're right, you're right. This is extremely urgent. This threat that may or may not be a thing. Poor students who don't get any names except for student, always getting killed and or used for dark experiments. Your shirts are going to be read in more ways than one this day, my friends. Right, okay, so we get 10 people. Have to bring Hoppy and Claude. Lawrence for Stride, I want. Happy for monster stuff, I want. Raphael for Stronk, I want. Leone for crits, I want. Petra for crits, I want. Iggy for some damage support, with his Gambit and his rallying. I want. Then who of these people level-wise? Okay, probably we want to bring the 2 level 17s. 'Cause since I was saying we're probably going to be having a decent time with this mission, I'm thinking we want to just bring our lowest level people and get some experience for them. Leaving Catherine and Lysithia as people who still need some supports. Of our main party anyway. So, Catherine, do you have any supports with anyone in the main party? Myself and Lawrence. Sure, come with me. Lysithia. Actually, it doesn't show here if you're, like, at the cusp of the next level, so I suppose it's possible that she is at max level with us. And it's just not showing it. Hang on, it might show us if we go back to the monastery. Oh no, she just genuinely... Okay, sorry, other people are at, like, this sort of tier, but she just genuinely needs more with all of the 5 of us. Why does it show Rhea? Oh no, it just always shows Rhea here. I thought it was showing our party for a second. I was like, that's weird. So Lysithia, sure, you got one with Lawrence. Why go for that? Now, as for weapons and stuff, I'm just going to take some time to sort this out myself because it is a mess here. I haven't been back to the monastery in a while, so we have no smithing stones whatsoever. So I may just have to buy a few more weapons for people who need them. They'll be unforged, but that's all right. We'll tolerate for the time being. We've got a fair bit of money. All right, just spent a buttload of money, but we're rather sorted for gear now, so that's nice. As for healing items, which we're soon we're going to filter out the need of as it goes along. I never had a run where I used so many because I usually would have healers. I don't think I ever recall ever having run out the concoctions in the store. It's kind of awesome. Close counter for Lawrence is an interesting idea. Maybe over brawling prowess. So I kind of like his all-rounder build we've got going for where he can just sort of good at everything. Everything physical anyway. Battalion Wrath is all right. Thing is, it's best when paired. Both of the Wraths are best when paired with what's the one? Vantage, because whichever one makes you go first when you're low on health, regardless of who strikes. Because this only activates when the foe initiates combat. So on the one hand, it's like crit plus 50, you're gonna get a crit, especially if you're a rogue. But that's only if you survive the hit or have Vantage to go first. Now, I guess as rogues we have a chance of dodging. A decent chance of dodging, and Raphael's also pretty tanky. Oh, right, well, now I guess this isn't bad because your health doesn't have to be low, so you can tank the hit and then respawn with something critty. But I'm so bad at actually planning around it, so I think I'll just leave it off for now. Ditto for Desperation. Desperation, Vantage, and Battalion Wrath, I never have used well at all. And I don't think it's the skill's fault. I'm pretty sure it's mine. You might want your speed over the HP plus 5. It's sort of been working all right for Claude, and your health is a bit better than his as it stands anyway. I'm gonna do that. What is Wind Sweep? Enemies cannot counter. Fun. I think we're ready, my friends. Does it matter who spawns where? It's probably not too much. I will probably be having Lauren stride us all at first, because we're not close to enough to deal damage to anyone. You're weak to axes, so I guess having Happy go after you makes some amount of sense. You're weak to swords. You're weak to swords. And you're weak to swords, so you're the ones we're gonna have the easiest time with. There are just 7 monsters here, which, you know, monsters be big, but with our crits and all, we should have a decent enough time here, and it would probably be worthwhile trying to break their barriers because we are low on important resources. Let's do this. Hoppy Cloud or Jarrett Falls in battle, or anyone in our case.
There are demonic beasts here. They're emerging from the chapel. I'll head that way. The rest of you, protect the students who weren't able to get away.
Gerald, you'll do no such thing.
Help me! These beasts, they're...
Somebody help me!
You stupid beasts! Don't you dare come over here!
Well, good, everyone's handling this like champs. What I don't know is what's in this chest over here, so when we have anyone go over there, we can all lockpick, so it probably is worth doing so. Unfortunately, the way we're started here, we're not clustered around to that, so that a stride would get tons of us. No, it would get most of us. Probably is worth doing it on this east side here, because that's sort of, I think, where like the more distance is. Because there are 2 monsters clustered close together over there, so like Iggy and Leone and Hoppy going that way are going to have not much trouble, I would think. I think the way we have this set up isn't bad, so like Happy, Claude, Raphael, Petra go east, Hilda, Lawrence, Marianne go north, Hoppy, Ignatz, Leone go west. Actually, Leone and Hoppy on one side's a bit overkill. Maybe Hoppy goes with the north party and then Lawrence goes west or something. Anyway, stride here seems reasonable, so do that to kick things off here.
Well done.
Well done. Let's put the bad guy area back on here. We've got Thicket, which is going to be mega helpful here, because their accuracies are, what, 101 in large part, and our dodges, we have dodge chances of like 50 and all kinds of stuff. Like even Raphael here in the Thicket would be up at 74, so if we're in the woods there, we're going to be pretty untouchable, I think. So I think it's a worthwhile place to start. Oh yeah, and they all have a 0 of luck, so we're going to be critting like every 3 seconds. Yeah, okay, I'll head up to this front one up here. It will be doing some pretty fierce damage to me, but there's a good chance of me critting here. Actually, I've got close counter, have I? So it probably makes some sense to Attack from the woods here so that I have a very low chance of being hit here. Crest of Flames. Fire comes back and hits me. Another shot off of them there. Authority B+ for me. That's a good step forward. If I have Petra run up and break this one open, there's a big bad chance of her getting hurt, which I don't really like, so I'll do it from range if you would. Also from the woods. Like so. Get a crit on it, because get used to that, because we're going to be seeing it a lot up front here, I think. That breaks a barrier which stuns them, so that Hilda can run up and axe this one open, and that's probably going to be good for us all together. So even go for the smash there for the extra crit chance, maybe? Just get a bit of instant damage peppered on there. No crit, but Crest of Gondor also, they can't respond, yay! D+ an axe. Let's just trust the plan.
Who, me?
No, Hilda. They probably both handle it equally, but since you're not moving right now, I think a Soul Blade is not a bad move here, since we just got your new training sword, even though it's not a training sword plus. Yonk! That's level for Marianne. I like it, I like it. Strength and magic would be sweet. Magic defense res.
Power really mine?
I dig it. Still says they're going after Hilda, but we can handle that, because there's no other monster who will be able to hit her at that point. How would you do with a curved shot here? Is that enough to do any damage? Maybe with the steel bow is a better thing here. Slash, what kind of sword arts do you have? Grounder, and that would be the only one that had to deal any damage, and while that would smash this barrier open, that would leave you vulnerable to the chance of getting one turned next turn, so let's not do that. Probably the steel bow was our best bet, so we can just get that barrier cracked a little bit, and then we can move in to deal a bit more with Lawrence's help in the next turn here. The real trick is that our party isn't amazingly high strength in any regard here. It's mostly as in the strength stat. No character has a really good strength stat, so it's chiefly our crit that we're relying on to get good damage here. Happy has monster effectiveness against everything, so long as you're actually doing any damage whatsoever, and with the steel bow you are. Oh, they have a pretty solid chance of hitting you in the woods here. Why is that? Oh, because your avoidance is unpleasantly low. We shouldn't have you go up front there then. Let's just have you go for this crit here. Nice. And you get fired at back. Another crit. Nice. That's where most of our damage is going to come from, is from us having like single-digit numbers that then get turned into crits. Do you have close counter, Raphael? I think so. Wait, how can I check? Hang on. Yes, there we go. So definitely grab yourself a bow. You both have close counter, I'm pretty sure, so with bows you're going to have no problem here. You may as well throw a curved shot out while you've got a chance here, since this is a bow at full durability and all. Maybe Abby can move over and help this side, actually, because Claude and Raphael are going to have an easy enough time with that, I would imagine, especially since Petra's also over there. The more people we have over here is probably best. Interesting, Monster Allure isn't going to block this one at all. I guess they'll prioritize the green units anyway. What is your gambit like, Kane? Onslaught. Oh, you have a decent chance to hit, though, because they've got poor charisma, naturally. Would it be worth doing there? I mean, you'd break this one and then just crack that one, so probably not. Probably it's best you do a curved shot and crack open this thing here. They'll get one hit out on our friend over there, but that might not be the worst. Oh, they heal at their turn. I didn't notice that. I probably should have taken better note of that and similar problematic things, but should still have an easy enough time with this. This is going to be bad for this poor student, but I think they can heal, so as long as we can gambit or something to make sure that they don't target them this next turn, we should be able to save them. I'm not going to risk everything to save all the students, though, if it becomes clear that it's going to be much easier to not. But I'll do my best up front here.
Beast. There's a stone or something on its forehead.
A minute ago, you were all, we don't have time to think about things and talk about things, and now you're all like, let's look at their foreheads. Nice, you got concoction, so you're healing 20 on your turn. I like that. Mercifully, these ones do not restore their barrier in betwixt rounds, so we have good chance to crack open these barriers and do some good damage once they're open. If I do this, this one will be obviously targeting Leonie, and then there's also the one coming at her from the back, so that could be problematic for her, but I'm going to hope that A, she dodges one, and B, I'm also going to gambit here with Happy so we can smash this barrier, and then maybe Iggy can come in and curved shot. Oh. Where would you have a position to curved shot the other one from? Only here, so I guess if he goes and... Well, do that now, actually, maybe. Break shot also lowers their defense. You're gonna get painted! Oh dear, they're going to AoE. I don't like that. Right, putting on the sword for maximum attack speed and defense. Hopefully you hit this, and so they target... Well, I guess they're targeting both of you with the flame breath. Let's hope that the one in the back doesn't kill whoever, one of the two of you. And then next battle, we should have next round, rather, we should have an easy enough time wrecking you with crits and stuff since you have no barrier anymore. It will be a little tricky, but mercifully, I think Happy's Allure is going to work on this one because they don't have a green unit to go after. Right, do I dare go for the whole barrier here, or should I just go for crits? I think probably the crits make more sense. Go for this because if this is a crit, that's 60 damage, and that's really good. Nicely done! Level Hilda. And that's a bit of
I'm still a
health, strength, and charisma. That's probably quite useful for you. Those are your big things, really. So you're down at half, my friend. What latent skills do you get? Is that it? Just strength +2? That's not that bad. Oh, and you only get extra health when your barrier is still up. Right, okay, that's good to know. What kind of gambits have we got? That's a really useful one for this level. I'm gonna not use it yet, therefore. Training bow isn't doing any damage to this? Raphael, what's your strength? Oh, it's been sealed. Do they all get that? Oh, that's not good. I don't like that at all. Interesting, interesting. Playing for the barrier break here, is that sensible? Maybe it is. More for the materials than anything else. Also, it's going to be like Umbral Seal. Probably just better to go for as many crits as you can with training bow shots here and stuff. Oh, I should have had Raphael go first because he's the one that's in more danger. What have you got to heal yourself, by the way? A vulnerary, right? Maybe you go and help with this side because I'm not feeling good about having you do that right now. Just steel bow, curve shot that. Got a crit. Time for seconds! Time for seconds is such an it's the best quick quote. It's like top 5 easily for me. I think my favorite quick quote is probably the, I did make a list on my phone, I'm not going to check it now. It's an unused one because it's one of Sothis's and she doesn't ever actually end up fighting in the final game, but they had quick quotes and stuff for her, and it's revenge, it lives! It's such a badass thing to scream while about to blast someone off the face of the earth with magic. Doing this isn't a horrible idea, just my dodge isn't like guaranteeing me any good stuff here. Marianne makes the most sense as a finisher, probably. Oh, group lightning could also be helpful, but I probably want to save all these gambits for the end here. Even out of the woods, Petra's doing a decent job of dodging this, but I'm saying you go steel bow from the woods here. I don't know if we gave you curved shot yet. Damn, you got hit by that, eh? We did, sorry, close counter is what I meant, and we did, it would seem. You're doing an AoE, so probably we won't just Hilda to tank that, so let's just get everyone else out of the way. It's probably just the safer thing. This battle would have been like leagues easier if we had many more of us had healing focus at this point, but we do not. So we're going to have to make do with our wit. I'm going to have you run over here, throw a curve shot out on here, just to be doing some extra damage here. But this is going to get a dicey this corner in a moment. Because Claude and Petra there, but like we can hide, we can have them hide in the thicket, we can have them heal a bit more. We can do things to make them have an easier time here, but on the west side there we have like no cover, so that's the side I'm most worried about. Sorry friend, please don't die. Nice dodge. We are going to be at a bit of at the whim of luck with our dodge, with our friends' dodges on that side of things. Nice, everyone in the woods dodged there, but the woods are now on fire, so that's not my favorite. Ow! I don't expect Happy to dodge either of these. Oh, did that person just not do the AoE that they said they were going to? Oh, we shattered their whole barriers, so they don't get to do anything. Right, I forgot how that works. They say they're going after the students. That actually might be a good opportunity for us to just defend against this one for a bit. This is the side I'm more worried about, so let's do this last.
My limit is nearby.
Yes, indeed. Oh, okay, they do restore their barriers at some juncture. Right, okay, that's tedious. With the sword here, obviously Claude is taking no damage. It would have been, I should have really given him like a steel one or something like that. So just bring on your sword and you'll basically never be hit, and we can break open their barrier, and then maybe Petra throw out some curve shots here, or a waiting shot even. Oh, is that strength? No, it's strength, right, okay. I was thinking if it was defense, we should have done that earlier. See if we can hit with that. Nice shot. Maybe Claude can do some more of this sort of thing next turn. We probably need some strength firepower over here, but this one's got low health now, so I think we want to see about dealing with them. Actually, this might not be a bad time for Marianne's Gambit. So we can open up this square and deal some good damage. Let's do it. Lightning them to pieces. Bazap! No, oh, I really thought I missed for a sec. Okay, cool. I am probably safer to go here than Hilda.
I want to go home.
Smash that open with a steel bow. Guess you got no choice indeed. That'll bring them down to 23, so I'll have like no trouble. Actually, maybe Raphael could be the one to break this open. I probably want him to heal, don't I? So I'll do this. Probably I'll have the best chances with this? No, because I would need like 2 crits, wouldn't I? I'll throw this out, and then if it comes to pass that that doesn't take them out, then Raphael can do it with like a curved shot or something, and I'll probably survive whatever comes our way. I got a bit of Crest of Flames health there, which is nice. He can curve shot this easily with a training bow, and then there's only one who's going to come after us. It was a student! God damn it! We've murdered more innocent people. This is a very, very bad news.
The demonic beasts were actually students. How can this be?
Well, I have a theory, considering you were saying they were walking into that old chapel and weren't in their right minds and stuff. I've just got guesses at this stage, Gerald, but right, because only one of these will actually be able to hit me, and because they would have to occupy this square, I think. So I should survive this, and that also saves this student up here. Right, so the only ones we can move this turn now are this bunch here. So maybe, now that this person's thing is broken, we probably should go for like good crits on them. Where is your killing edge, my friend? Oh, okay, right, it just wasn't showing me the swords. Because I'm thinking like this here is 39 damage if you get the crit. Oh. Probably we want to have you hit the break shot first, don't we? Steel bow break shot there. If you get a crit, that's even better, but you didn't, so it's just the 9 damage and lowering their defense. Battalion goes up. More physical attack hit. Oh, wow, this is going to be a really solid battalion at max level. Their defense is lowered, which means something like this would probably do a fair bit of damage. Oh, not as much as I was hoping for, but this isn't a horrible move, Lawrence. Maybe best just go for another curved shot here? No, it's not really. I thought didn't this lower your defense by like 6? 5. Why are we doing only 1 more damage with this curved shot then? I could have sworn we did like 3 last turn with it. Maybe he already used break shot then as well. Nevertheless, Leone, maybe Iron Gauntlet. Not even the Iron Gauntlets. Even still, this grounder now is going to be a takedown if you land this. So I think that's probably worth doing. Ah, shoot. Okay, so Leone's probably going to die this turn. Oh, she dodged it back. Okay, I should have skipped it. So, sadly, okay, so if you're going to do the AoE, I probably want to stand over here as happy so that that's not going out on anyone else. And I don't have healing focus yet. Oh, okay, can't come soon enough, I tell you. Save that onslaught, because we're going to want that probably up ahead here. Concoction yourself so that they go after you with the AoE here and hit this area here. At least I think that's what they'll do. This student will tank for a turn or 2 more. Another training bow curved shot here. Peppering on those little hits here. It is actually a bit trickier than I thought, just because I didn't realize quite how sturdy their defenses were compared to our pitiable strength stats, but we are going to be able to get some good crits that will be very, very instrumental in the end here, and we have gotten a few already. So I'm not too worried on the whole, but I'm getting a bit anxious about whether or not we'll be able to save that one in the northeast there. Although they get to concoctify themselves every turn, which is pretty sweet. And Happy here is obviously very useful for drawing monster focus. Oh, are they not going to use the concoction? Nice move, Gerald. That was actually super helpful. Oh my god, Gerald's actually not going to die on this map? What? This is outstanding. Oh, that person has they've got an elixir? This person must be very rich. And they've got a speed ring and speed up. So they've got a decent dodge chance. Oh no, that's HP plus. God damn, who is this person? They just innately have defense plus 2, health plus 5, an elixir and a speed ring on them? This mysterious noble. And by the way, I don't mean to tell you how to do your job, but you do have like a sword. I know it's probably like ceremonial, but it's better than nothing to like hit back, right? Even just grab a piece of rubble off the ground or something. Your strength is 13. That's stronger than the average human, I tend to think. Nah, their defense is 22. Fair enough. You need a pretty strong sword. Probably best you don't endanger yourself, you just focus on defending. Once again, because this is more my trouble area, I'm going to leave that for last. Gerald came in and critted this one on their barrier, which is pretty legendary. Another one here, weak to axes, that would be good, nice for Hilda, but she's not in any fit state to be doing that, so I'd rather her take a few turns to heal, probably. If only I brought Dorothea, her personal, lets her just heal people that are beside her. I'm doing some decent damage responding with a bow here, but they get renewal every turn is the trick. Ruptured Heaven's good against monsters. I'd be very happy if we could get this health bar done this turn. What have I got? Have I got a concoction on me? Maybe it's worth me putting a bow on here, grabbing the concoction, and then having Raphael and Marianne take down this one's last health bar. Or maybe if I put the bow on and stand here. I can talk to Gerald? That's weird. I'm doing that, and then I'm going to concoction myself. Raphael, maybe, what can you do with your gambit here? Oh, you have the defensy gambit, right? Okay, my mistake. Right, maybe we don't use Marianne this turn then. Because I was going to say to her run up in Soulway, but that's better as a finisher. Let's just have Raphael curved shot this one to help me out here. Steel bow it. Decent chance of crit. Nice. Claw, is it worth going out here to do this? Well, you die instantly if this 31% hits you, so maybe not. And you don't have all that defense, all that dodge chance with your bow out, but maybe it's worth the bow shot here. I mean, it's like, how long do we want to risk that, basically? Probably makes more sense to do a curved shot with a steel bow from here. This is a decent chance of doing more damage that way. You can heal a bit as well. They say they're going to do an AoE, is that right? Okay, Petra, you better just get all the way out of the way for that. Actually, just stand close by. Or even, you'd have like a 20... Is the accuracy better on that? Accuracy, it just says hit 90. Oh, okay, I see. So your total accuracy is 11 with the staggering blow. Sorry, 111. So if she stood here with... the training bow, it would be 41 plus 40 from here is 81, so you'd have a 30% chance of dying from this. It's probably not really worth it, is it? Just stand out of the way and just vulnerate a few times. Healing focus would have been very good for this mission. Go for another break shot steel bow here. Another crit from one of you two would be awesome right around now. Because what I want to do is get this person, this health bar taken care of before Leone goes for another crit. But that is risking a lot on hoping that you get one of these crits. You have a decent chance of dodging this, and it does 22 if you get hit, so they would need to hit you 3 times. Go for this, and hopefully you get one of these as a crit. Damn.
You sure?
No, I'm not sure about anything that I'm doing here. I was gonna say you finish this off so that Leone can get the next bar, but that doesn't seem wise at all, does it? Because this person is likely to hit you. Concoction, keep tanking there, Happy. I guess we'll just have to take this person down next turn. You're gonna get a crit here, aren't you? Of course you are. At least we'll be able to save, do some more crits to them this next turn, and this student looks like they're gonna tank a bit more. Dex and speed, sweet. Okay. Oh, going after Lawrence. Oh, the staggering blow will kill him, won't it? I did not think that through. I thought they were just going to keep going after the student because that's what they said they would do. But I should have known better than to listen to what the game says it will do. I should know way better about this game by now. They hit their friend and missed me. All right, well, we'll skip all this then. I think what I did on the other areas was fine, so let's just go back to here. In fact, I'll just start from before I had anyone do anything here. Maybe it makes more sense then to have you go for a crit or something. No, maybe not. Oh no, to be fair play to them, they didn't actually say they were going to go use the AoE on the student. Anyway, break shot steel bow this. You curve shot this, and Leone will just one shot it with like the grounder or something. Ooh, there's actually an amazingly safe way for you to do this, except with assault tree, but we don't want to waste that on this probably. I guess killing edge it. Just because it's a way to guarantee that this health bar goes down this time. Yeah, let's do that, even though you don't have very many hits left on this thing. Happy, even just walk like one step away, because I'm getting nervous about the one down there coming after you all of a sudden, even though they haven't displayed any desire to so far. Oh, / Leone has them trapped in there, so don't do that, actually. Just concoct again, and then we'll probably have this next one down in this next turn with Leone's crits. Oof, that's not good. And at which point we can just focus on that one by themselves and it'll be awesome. Happy's monster effectiveness isn't doing quite as much as I always expect it will, but I think it's just because I'm not having her doing any magic stuff, which is where you would really see her, the double might shine, I think. So I'm just going to walk away and do that. I guess I could have given you the bow, but you don't have close counter, do you? Jill goes in for a hit here, gets himself hurt, but he thankfully has the sense to go back behind me. You're doing an AoE, so we want our friends out of the way of that, but the attack bar goes way up to 43, right? So this now will kill you, unless we get you some kind of healing item. I guess it can also capacity the vulnerary, or we could just get you in the woods so that you're likely to dodge it, or just get you out of the way altogether, but we need to get this one taken care of. No, we can, okay, so we can force them to go after Happy, so I think probably what we do is trade her the vulnerary and then break shot from here, and see about having Lawrence and Leone take this one down. Go for that, break shot this one. Bring their defense down. Happy maybe goes over here so that we can have them do the AoE nowhere near anyone else. While you vulnerary here. Because they can make it over here to do that to Happy and then they won't be targeting anyone else. This one's going after the student again, so we're safe again this turn as long as we don't kill ourselves on our turn, basically. 2 crits from Leone here would be awesome, but we can't really promise that she will survive that, I guess. How about a grounder to make it this very likely? What's 18 times 3 is 30, plus 24 is 54, so if we had Lawrence do 10, then maybe we try for the grounder there. I mean, we have pulses if this goes horribly wrong. Can you do 10 with something that isn't going up close and getting yourself hurt? It would seem not. So go for the double training sword here. Try not to get hit. Nicely done, Lawrence. Lawrence. And a crit from Lysithia with, what is she wielding? A steel sword. Nice. I didn't even consider what my adjutants are wielding. What have I got Catherine still equipped with? Train sword, cool, that's probably the right thing. Now, 43, we just need, actually even 1 crit with either of these would do it, but you have a better chance if you do, well, I mean, do we really want to risk 4 hits on the killing edge for the chance that you get the crit here? Just go for this and hopefully crit this first one, or dodge this. Okay, well, I'm gonna try the grounder, but that's probably not gonna work either, will it? Yeah, okay, well, that was just dumb. They're going after the student anyway, so just chill here, Leone. We'll deal with it next turn. Can you curve shot the other one just to do a bit of damage on it? Yeah, take that. I should have bought fuller vulneraries. Right, we got like 2/3 of this one's first health bar done, which is actually excellent progress because they only have 2 health bars. Trick is getting their barrier open to where we can do some good damage. It might be time for your gambit here, Raphael. Nope, you still got the defense one. That didn't change. I'm dumb. Maybe Hilda heals and then she can be the one to gambit next turn with her good charisma and stuff. And I can keep tanking here. I don't have another concoction though, do I? No. So I should probably get back here so that I can not get hit by both of them. Gerald, what's going on?
You can keep going. Don't push yourself too hard. Thinking about what happened at Ramire Village, it's clear you've gotten a hang of being a leader. Maybe you should have taken command of me too.
Yeah, I wish. Alright, well, I can't not move now, I guess, since I've talked to him, so I guess I have to do this. I didn't think that went through very much, but a crit on it anyways. That's 18 damage. We'll bring them down to 10. It's an easy takedown from someone else. Maybe Raphael? It's probably a bit overkill, isn't it? Oh, no, it isn't. It's underkill. But since Marianne, we don't want you to do anything. Maybe we can have Petra come up and curve shot them that last bit, and then maybe Raphael curve shots from here, or something like that. We can get this health bar done this turn. Any use in soul betting this one over here, Marianne? You have a decent chance of not dying from that. I kind of like the not dying aspect of this whole affair. Go for that. The chance that you're getting hit by both 23% is very, very low. So you can get that barrier open at least, and then Claude can do something like double with the steel bow, or you can double with this. What are the better chances here? You have a fairly better chance of one of these critting with this training bow, at which point you're doing a total of 16 damage, which is probably worth it, rather than going for the 30 on this. Is it? Not sure. Nah, go for the 30. Why not? Yeah, there we go. Sweet. So that's 30 damage there. That's a way ahead on this health bar here. They're going to AoE here, which they have better accuracy with. Would that kill Marianne outright, actually? I should have thought of that. Yes, it will. Well, oops. That's probably going to happen, knowing our luck. Steel Bow brings them down to 9 health. 1 health, rather. Don't bother, because Raphael will be able to take it down regardless of which one you do, so go for the one that has better accuracy, like that. Have you got any more vulneraries? Yeah, bring out the... You've got close counter, so actually you bring out your bow as well, and then heal. If you bring out the Steel Bow, they're not doubling you, right? They're super slow? Oh, no, they will W if you bring out the Steel Bow. Don't do that. So bring out the Training Bow and Vulnerary up here. And I'll have Hilda finish it out with the curve shot. Oh, well, she'll be in danger if I go there, won't she? So maybe don't forget that, actually. Just curve shot it from here. Nice experience on you. You say you're going after Raphael. You say you're going after me. You probably won't kill anyone there altogether. Ooh, so this is a decent chance of doing some good stuff here if you did something like this, but that puts you way at risk, so don't. But you can get close enough to curve shot this one because we don't care about terrain as rogue, so go for that. Nicely done. Probably Marianne's going to die here, but let's give it a go. Right, you attack the... I don't really know why you needed to spin around to do that. It seemed like you were facing the right way. You go after you go after you. Nice dodge, student. You're going to be on fire for a bit here, but that's, you know, you'll handle it. You're capable. Alright, they don't even get to move after attacking, so this one's just blocked the other one off from hitting me, which is even better. Because now Raphael smashed that barrier open for us on our turn. Please don't die, Marianne! Oh, Claude died.
I didn't expect that.
Neither did I. Well, then I guess that means that we won't... Marianne won't all of a sudden die when they do this here. So Claude, just get out of the way of that. The thing only goes that many squares, so for sure. Curve shot from here. Now I have to remember what I did with everyone else. Damn it. Nice level there, Claude.
I could use
Maybe Hilda could actually take this out with her good strength. Oh, not quite.
Caution
Is Petra surviving one hit from this thing? No. Well, I could have Raphael rally Hilda's... Well, he could also just take it on himself. Is that right? No, none of you can. If I had him rally Hilda's strength, Hilda could go into the bushes here, curve shot their health bar down, then Petra could stand here and heal with the bow out. Maybe there's a play there. Because that way at least we get a heal going out here. Sure, rally her strength so that she actually gets the takedown here. Provided she hits, of course. And she's got decent chances too, so... Oh, she got a crit anyway, right? Okay, good. That's that. And now, because we don't want them both... Well, I guess they'll go after... If they go after Gerald, that's actually probably even better, isn't it? Because you're only going to be doing... oh, no, this one only has a protection of 16. It's this one who's got the protection of 22. So they all actually have slightly different stats, is that right? Or, oh, this one got their defense sealed by something. Does Gerald have that? Who has that? Oh, his personal is that. Okay, cool. And yeah, let them hit Gerald while we heal. That's probably the right thing to do, because he's actually doing better than we are at the moment, health-wise. So do that. Let's see how this goes. Did I think of anything else? Did I miss anything else really important? Oh, they missed. Wow. Nice. This goes after this one again. They get hit this time, unfortunately, because I've rejigged the odds on things. Oh, no. Does that mean I've rejigged the odds on Marianne and she's going to die? I'll be very upset if that happens. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We actually are having a lot of trouble on that east side there. Oh, please tell me this isn't one-shot Ignots. Ho, 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 ho! Why did they not go after Happy? I guess it's just an RNG thing. It's like, it makes it more likely for them to go after the... Oh, Gerald. Okay, I should not have let him take a single hit. Now he's getting brave.
Someone, lend me a hand.
Run! Run! Run away! Thank you. You're gonna be fine with your elixir there. Oh god, this is gonna be brutal, not letting Gerald die here. Can I, like, pass him a vulnerary and he'll have the sense to use it? Something tells me no. Alright, so not a clue why this one didn't go after Happy with that AoE, but... Oh, do they maybe... Are they not allowed to move when they're doing the AoE or something like that? It doesn't say that. Anyway. Now they say they're going after Happy, so I'm going to trust that, and I just focus on getting rid of this one this turn. Break shot that with the iron bow, because I guess your steel bow is out of commission. Yes, it is. I still haven't got only a chance to hit, but I could... I mean... The chance of him missing the 62% of the grounder twice in a row is pretty poor, right? But probably not worth risking your life on poor, since we've already got this person is surviving this. Curve shot with a steel bow, and hopefully one of you two gets a crit to the point that this thing gets brought down somewhere in all this. Go for that, Lawrence. One of these maybe is a crit, and then they still say they're going after the student, right? They're going to prioritize the student after. Oh, they got an AoE. Well, they're going to kill Lawrence with that. Damn it! I could have sworn they said whatever. Because I'm pretty sure they don't target the student with the AoE. Their rules are completely different for that. Well, let's just hope Lawrence survives. I'm just a total mess. This is about knowing when they're going to hit target who in this mission, it would seem. You've run out of your Gloop Lightning. You know what, Lawrence? Claude, even it's time. It's friggin' time for your battalion. I thought we were doing fine, but we are clearly not doing fine, and we need your leg up from your battalion here. So put that sword on. Gambit this. If you miss this, I'm gonna be so sad. Maids, assemble! Smash! And now we can just wreck the rest of the barrier pretty easily, as long as a bunch of people do some damage here. That includes you, yes. Ah, I don't have enough to do damage there? Damn it. Soul Bladed, I guess, then is your best option. Well, Actually. You steal both this one over here. Nice crit. Wonk. What's your Soul Blade doing? 11? So we probably want to save that for the next, thing while Raphael, or maybe Petra. No, Raphael, because he's closest. Curve shots this with, best to go with the training bow just because they have equal chances of killing it, basically. Which is to say not very high. Yeah, okay, so we're not going to actually do much damage on this next barrier anyway. You'll just have to Soul Blade this, and that'll have to be good enough. Soul Blade that, that's one bar down, and their barrier shattered. Gerald will not survive another hit from this? Is that what I'm given to understand here? Alright, then he is going to be a problem. What we should do then is, because he gets extra dodge when he's attacked from range, basically, we should make sure there are no melee slots open for him to fight.
I will get the victory.
We should both stand here, Petra. They're staggered here, so you can do one of these. Does it make more sense for me to smash this open here? Yes, it does. So I'm going to stand here and do this with this, so that there's a chance I bring them down to less health. Ooh, or is this better because they have a better crit chance and stuff here. Yeah, go for this, and then I also have a better chance of Crest of Flames activating one of these times and giving me more health. And Kathleen comes in and helps. And what does that health does that bring them down to? Got a bit more physical defense and physical attack and defense from that, which is sweet. Not enough for that she's getting Hunter's Boon, but she can still be doing some solid damage here with the... Ooh. Her on the gauntlets is more damage and a better chance of one of them critting, so absolutely, that's the right play. Go for that. Nice, 1 crit. 2 crit. Sweet. 1 more would be awesome. But no, they're almost done, though. They're going to AoE us, but that means we don't get to respawn, so we won't kill them this turn. Oh, but they might kill us with 39? Nah, we've both got good defenses. Oh boy, okay. If this one Pinky promises that they're going to go after us, maybe can you steel bow, curved shot this one to death? Yes, you can. Oh, enemy effect, monster fitness is coming in clutch here. Do they kill you if you put the steel bow out? Yes. Damn it. I guess it has to be the steel bow, otherwise it won't take them down. Is that right? Oh, that's the only way I could save them from AoEing Lawrence, though, right? And what are their or Ignots for that matter? It will probably both. There actually becomes 111. They have like the chance of both of them dodging that is very, very slim. The chance of Happy dodging one of these so that she survives is better, I think, but still very, very poor. Actually, let me read that out, listen this out. So 111 minus 26 is 85. So you have a 15% chance to dodge Ignots, and 111 minus 30 is 81, right? So you have a 19% chance to dodge. So both of those have to happen for you to both survive. So that's a 0.15 times a 0.19. So we have a 2% chance of surviving, like closer to 3% chance of surviving if we do that. Whereas all we have to do is have Happy dodge one of these to survive from this. And if they have like a... Well, the chances of that are better anyway, dodging one of these. Not good, but better. So we'll take this one down.
Thank you. But my friends who couldn't get away, are they okay?
It's doubtful. I don't think so. And Happy will hopefully dodge one of those. Probably not. Let's see how that goes for us. We get AoE'd. Probably we both get hit because we're not in the woods here, which takes us down a bunch but doesn't kill us. So it only makes us stronger. This comes after us. 95. Come on, Happy. Dodge one of these. Okay. Damn it, that's good too because that lets Gerald go over here and not die. You got a crit, I guess. Okay, let me think this through again. I messed up way at the beginning of player phase. Okay, having Claude do that with the battalion was a stroke of idiocy, so let's not do that. Let's all get out of the way of this one because we need to regroup hard. We need to be moving together more than I am. I shouldn't be trying to split up quite this much now that we're at this stage at least. Okay, we should be able to take you down this turn with the way we've got your barriers and stuff. I'm thinking waning a shot, steal. No, we want probably to save you till you're at less health.
Ready and willing.
Claude Ebo body. Steel curve shot that if you would. That's open now.
Stay focused.
I'm gonna pull my brawling here. Ooh, because the barrier's open now, so I'm doing way more damage here. Probably gonna get a crit and take this out, actually.
No hesitation.
And yonk! Wow, that actually was a lot easier than I was expecting. Wait, is that because I had Claude helping me? I'm not sure why I was doing so much more damage there, but you know what?
I knew you had it in you.
He knew I had it in me, so that's cool. Someone can pass me my bow then. Better have Raphael do it since he's gonna heal anyway this turn. Probably Hilda should heal as well, rather than going after this one that's over here. I don't know if they're gonna go after us or the student that's up there, but if they go up there, that's not the worst thing for us. I can't believe we've only taken down 2. It feels like it's been an eternity. I thought this was gonna be like leagues easier than it's being. Right, they're gonna go after the student, or no, they might go after one of us with the gambit, so we want to be very careful this turn.
If you say
Lawrence will be fine. Iron Bow break shot there.
I'll manage.
Leone, do you have any way you could heal from here? Like, could you grab something off of Iggy, maybe? Have you got any yourself? No. You got a march ring with which you can just run away, though. So maybe you do that for the time being, because I don't really want you to be anywhere near where they can hit with this AoE. And we'll have you come back in a minute. Lawrence, I guess, is just going to tank the AoE. If I move him here, that's bad, because then everyone here gets hit. Yeah, he'll tank the AoE. It's 45 damage to his, and he's got 45 health even, so... As long as he had a defensive 1, he would survive. And you pinky promise you're going after Happy, so I think we should just stand here and take this for this turn. Just regroup a little bit. You don't have your barrier, so you're not healing at least. I might even just send Petra over here so she can start helping out over here, because it's clear that they need help on this side of things. Let's see about all this. AoE on Lawrence does a buttload of damage, but not enough to kill him. You go after this person. Hit it, so they're going to use... Is that their last use of the elixir they are about to use here? Might be. We might not be able to save that one in the corner, I'm afraid. I just don't think we'll be able to get up there in time, considering how many turns it's taking us to bring these ones down. Gerald, nice dodge. You elixired yourself. Was that your last elixir? I need to monitor how many you have. That was. So you, let's just... Yeah, we're not going to be able to save you. Sorry. I apologize, mysterious noble who has all kinds of weird personal skills. We want to get rid of this one quick because we want what's in this chest and we want to, save Gerald from himself. This one says AoE, and we know that they can do that. I guess that is it just that the AoE does not necessarily go after Happy, but other attacks do, maybe? Oh, I can force them to go after Happy if I have her gambit, though. This is probably the time for that. You don't have the guts! Yeah, that's right, come after me! In that case, it's probably wise to... Oh, no, they're coming after her with the AoE. Okay, gotcha. This one is at, half health, so Hunter's Boon is a thing here. Go for it, because if that crits, that's the takedown. It didn't crit, that's enough that... Between all this here, we should have some good chance of doing stuff. Oh, if they have to go after Happy with their AoE, then maybe you doing some good damage out on here up front would be nice, except your defense is good. This sucks, because Leone would be you'd think she would be the one who would have the best chances here, but because I took her avoidance ring off, she's getting one-shotted by stuff. Another break shot's probably in order here, Iggy. And then between some curved shots between a bunch of us here, we can bring this down. There we go! Finally a crit from... Leone brings that one down. Lawrence could get some starting damage on this one, maybe smashing up barrier open. You haven't got a steel bow, but have you got... I guess you could just training sword it, because they're stunned, right? Go for this one in the back, then. And between all of us, we should have some gambits and stuff we could do to bring them all the way down with their barrier all the way down. I think probably we want to, if we can help it, we want to make it so that Leone is the one who gets a hit once their barrier's down, because she'll have the best chances doing that, I think. Now to this side of things. Okay, so since we're pretty confident that the chances of getting up there in time to save that person are slim, I say we focus on not letting Geralt die here, so let's try and do some stuff to bring this one down. Maybe now that we're all together, Claude's gambit makes more sense to do. Because Raphael and I could both run here and then take some bow shots here. Hilda could even run over here and do some other stuff. Okay, let's have Claude. I'm going out a bit on a limb here, but oh, that's harder to do when there are no friends with you. How many pulses have I got? Like 2, 3? 2. Probably want to be very careful with this at this juncture. Also bearing in mind there's a ballista up here, which might be useful at some point. Sure. Hilda? No. No, because that's gonna... Nah, it's a waste. Come on, we're not gonna miss the 70, surely. Okay, good. You could Levin Sword that for a fair bit of damage. You've only got 2 uses, so yeah, may as well. Go for that. Zap! We just need someone to get that last one smashed. Probably Hilda's the one to do it. Yeah, just double training sword here. One of these might be a crit. No, it wasn't a crit, thankfully. We didn't waste too much there. Your whole barrier smashed. That means Raphael and I get to do some free hits on you and do some really good damage, probably. Yeah, it's probably time for Sword of the Creator, right? This is not the time to be wasting and just hoping we get through things on raw charm and luck. Lights out. Get out of here! Bonk! Nicely done.
Just like that.
Just like that. That means only 3 left to do. We can probably handle that. This person is not long for this world, unfortunately, but they might dodge one thing or two, you know. This goes after Happy. She doesn't die from it, but it's not fun. Oh, they restored their barrier. Cheeky thing. I don't know what to do about Geralt. I think we might just have to use like 8 people to swap him every turn, you know what I mean? Tell you what, can anyone have a vulnerability they can give me? We all need to like just pull Geralt back as much as possible. You all have swap, right? But you don't. You know, I'm just gonna run up here and worry about my health later. If we can break their barriers, then Geralt will be safe for a turn, so just gonna do my best to keep bringing him back, though, so he doesn't try this. Wait, so his 16 is his health right now. Their attack power is 38 with a normal hit. 24, so they'd be doing 14 to him, so he would survive 1 more hit. Maybe we should let that happen then. No, but then if they'll kill him on their turn, right? So let's try and keep bringing him back here. Ooh, absolute defense might not be a bad thing to give him, actually. Well, how does it do? Does it bump you by 6? 6. So that would only bring him to 30. So they'd be doing 8 each turn. It would still kill him in 2 hits. Well, not if he damaged them, because then he would lower their attack for their turn. But we don't want to be trying to rein him in for... Just trying to save him from fighting that last one as well. So swap him again. Just try and get him out of the range of this. Oh yeah, because he moves less quickly through the woods than we do. So if we can get him way deep into the woods here, we can keep him from doing anything stupid for a few turns. What I really hope is that he does not now decide to go east. I probably swapped him too far. Right, we need to just dump gambits on you, my friend. Lauren's can't, though, so it's probably best for his... So his strength is 16. The might of this is 5, so that's only 21. So that's not doing anything unless we get some barriers broken. Oh, no, my mistake. The barrier... your defense is going to be 22 even once your barrier is broken, so that won't help regardless, actually. Forget the ballista idea. You got no more uses of onslaught, but you can break... everything is effective, so anything you do will break a barrier here. Can you do damage with a curved shot? So you can smash a whole barrier with a curved shot. Let's bear that in mind, not use it just yet. Assembly brings them towards our way. We have Assault Troop. Yeah, okay, you're not going to be able to get up there in time to use Assault Troop again, right? So you may as well use Assault Troop and Assembly here. If Leone goes Assault Troop here, then this one smashes, this one's cracked. Petra does Assembly here. This one smashes, because it was cracked already. And then Happy does anything to this one, and it smashes. So let's do that. Oh, we should have you do Break Shot first, shouldn't we? So we're doing more damage throughout all that, probably, yeah. Which means we can actually have Happy do an attack after the barrier is broken. Sure, so do this. Smash it open. And we'll have a turn to do some more stuff here. Wow, this one's really powerful. In that case, should we even save the Gambit so that we can force them to attack Petra in another turn? Maybe. We'll save Petra's Gambit at least. You use this one here. Bonk. Smash. Yeah, that's probably worth doing. So everyone does their best to smash all this open. So you go there and wonk that. Petra goes here and wonks this with the gauntlets. Probably makes sense, yeah. Wonk. 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 Crit wonk. Wonk. And you run up and do some funky here on this one. Right, we said that weapons with higher might are probably the best for this. So steel bow that. Or actually Levin sword it, probably, yeah. Levin sword it. Zap. Are we serious? Oh, shit. We survived somehow. I guess they only dodged or something, but I cannot believe that just happened. Whatever. Works for me. Curve shot, steel bow this. Bonk. Barrier's broken. Everyone else has an easy time. I should have had Iggy do the break shot first again, but I once again forgot, so there's that. What I'm hoping for here is you pull some wonkening and then get them down to half health so that Petra's crit chance goes up by a bunch, and she can bring this health bar down, and if that happens, then Leone can pull some double killing edge action here, and probably get some really good damage on the next bar. Oh, not as good damage as I thought. Actually, probably you better do this on this bar. Oh, but they both need to crit for it to be a takedown. Well, I didn't realize, your strength is not where I was hoping, where I keep expecting it to be. This is probably the better play then. All we need is 2 of them to crit for this to be a takedown on this bar, so go for it. 2 crits would be awesome. 1. Just 1 more. Yes, there we go. Nicely done, Petra. That was the most likely scenario, really, with the relative numbers in there. And they don't get to attack even next turn, so probably this sort of thing would be not bad. Go for it. There we go. At least we got some good damage on like that. We should have a relatively easy time bringing them down next turn. Sorry to that student who got axed. We were not fast enough. That's all there is to it. We are going to make this, though. I think it's time to be not holding back on gambits anymore. No one's really close enough to do anything because I spent all that time last turn getting Geralt away from danger. Maybe you could use that vulnerary right about now. Hilda, grab that. This was a bit of actually a mess. I was expecting this one would be like stupid easy, but it's been about an average challenge, I would have said. I also made a lot of really dumb moves, so there is that. Yep, I'm gonna have you go for curve shot here. We'll just all pepper on whatever we can here, and I'll gambits that they are forced to attack me. Worth using your last Levin sword here, or you're gonna just die, I guess. Forget it. I shall assault you from this angle. Probably makes the most sense. Whoosh, like that. I mean, the more of these forests we can use, the better, but at this point we just have to make sure Geralt doesn't die, so I guess there's not really much use in it. They're not doing an AoE, right? Nah, so they're just going to target me with that, get hit back twice with the Sword of Creators, so I'll just have you... I will have you smash this open with the last of your 11 sword there. There have been some weird chances we've had going on in this mission so far. Like, we've had things that we shouldn't have survived, we've survived, and things that we definitely should have hit, have missed. But that's the way it goes. You're gonna come over here, but you're gonna have trouble moving through the woods, so we have like a turn to beat on this one a bunch. I'm gonna do a bunch of damage here. So we should be able to bring them down this turn, I think. Gerald's gonna come and maybe finish off this health bar. Oh yeah, there we go. So he doesn't take any damage there. That's probably the best way that could have gone. Even if he's kill-stealing us from our experience, we should have no trouble bringing this one down at all. If we do, I'm gonna be very disappointed in myself. Just keep break-shotting there, Ignatz. You're doing an amazing job. I think you may be critted there. Go for this, Petra. Nice, yonk! And you're gonna have a very... They're gone. One more success.
You did it!
You did it! Everyone else run up to see about helping with this other party for long. But wow, that was quite a mess. Let's just mark you so we can stay out of your ranges while we're engaging this one. Curve shot, steel bow that. Decent chances of critting. No dice. Do I die if I get hit here? I don't actually, so I better just go for a brawling here. Slash, everyone support me with some curve shots here. I'm on a roll! Pew! There we go. Now anyone can bring it down. Ooh, we need people to swap Geralt back from making the worst mistake of his life. No, actually, he can't hit them this turn, so he's going to get hit by one thing at worst. Which will be 38 damage. He'll be fine. Who's of us, or the rest of people who can move, still has the lowest experience? So we've got an 18 and 18, so it's one of you, Marianne or Hilda. Which one needs more experience? That would be Marianne. Rash strike it because that takes less durability. Eonk! Nice to know, Marianne. Really not getting as much experience from this as I would have liked.
Scared. I'll find a way to repay you. I promise.
Don't worry about it. This is my job. Which I've failed miserably at so far. I don't die from one hit right here, so I can... well, it's probably better if I have my full health to deal with this next turn, so I'll stick around here. Geralt will probably run forward and get himself hurt. Oh, they go first. So actually, Geralt can go now, and... at least, you know, he'll bring their defense down for us, which is nice, and he took a position in the woods, so we're not actually the worst here, especially as that was the effective weapon we could use there. Probably the play here is to go for the gambits, because we do want as many materials as we can get from this, so I'll go for that, even though it probably means Gerald's gonna get a kill steal on us in a bit here. That battalion is up to level 4, which now has amazing stats on it. This is in the range of the ballista. Oh, it is, cool. Go for it, Leone. Pew! Crit! Critical ballista action! Oh, I shouldn't have done that, because then now whoever goes up the barrier is going to have a hard time. That's fine. Gambit, Raphael, just because you're not going to use that Gambit for anything else and gives you some battalion XP. Punch this, why don't you, Raphael? Wonk. Bonk. Ow. No ow. I dodge. Hee hee. Double this, why don't you, Hilda? 1, 2, and Claude will open it up. Training bow should be enough for that. And it'll also bring down the health bar. Crit unnecessary, but flare. We like it. And now that they're shattered, they can't have any hope of killing Jilt this next turn. Give him a smack with the 11 sword, why don't you? It is a shame that when magic weapons break, they do physical damage. And we got this wrapped up. I could have done much better in this mission, and very much should have. Whoa, wow, you're doing a lot of damage all of a sudden there, Jill. Gotta point that out. I should have for getting better levels, but whatever. We made it through, and it's probably we should just take our wins where we have them. Lawrence needs some experience, so let's see about getting you a training bow shot there. Probably should have gone for you the takedown actually if we could have helped it. All right, of our late teens, who needs the most experience? It's probably Marianne still, right? It is. So if we can get her the takedown, that's the ideal. Oop, I didn't mean to just do that without looking, but sure, throw another ballista shot. Anything anyone else does will like bring this one down, basically. Raphael's level 18 though, so if he gets the kill instead of Marianne, it's not the end of the world. Go for it. No kill, thank goodness. So Marianne still gets a chance here. And we can get Ignatz some battalion experience if we have him just use this here, like this. Nice. You know what time it is, Marianne? Mission complete! Could have gone worse, could have gone worse. This light is out of battery, so I'm going to turn it off.
You saved me. Thank you.
Yes, you were the one we saved by taking that one out. Absolutely. 1 Umbral Steel. Damn, I think you can get an energy drop if you save everyone, which usually it's pretty easy to do because you can... Actually, that whole thing did not go at all how I was expecting. I was sort of thinking since we were rogues, we would have the easiest time with it, but a diverse party really makes that much easier, that whole mission. Because you can have the 1 or 2 rogues who do your good crits, but then everyone else can do like solid and consistent damage. And they don't get killed by everything in 2 hits. That actually was much more difficult than I was expecting for a rogues only run. But we got it through.
A trace of evidence to be found in the chapel.
I wasn't really thinking too hard through that, so if I had been, I probably could have done better. Could have also been luckier as well.
This must have something to do with Remire. Perhaps...
Wait!
Huh? Another student?
Ah, thank God, one's alive.
Run
That's
along.
go back. God. Oh my God, Joe's becoming a true knight.
A pathetic old man.
That seems uncalled for.
How dare you get in the way of my brilliant plan, dog.
He's only like 100 or so. Gerald, why is your blood purple? Pulse that. I still have 2. Haha. Get punked on, nerd.
Thanks for all your help, sir.
Sublime Heaven. Cost durability, but it's worth it. Hageh. What? That's not a move. Oh, Gerald, you should not have been a good father.
Huh?
This is what happens to those in this
What are you
universe.
doing here?
You must survive, merely because there is still a role that I require you to fulfill.
Well, we still have 1 Divine Pulse.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now.
How does he look more handsome when he cries?
To think that the first time I saw you cry, your tears would be for me. It's sad, and yet I'm happy for it.
Nice last conversation.
Kid.
No problem. You're making it rain. Please stop. Poor Gerald. It's sad, not funny, but a little bit funny. That, like, one of like 3 constants in every route is that Gerald gets stabbed in the back by some rando.
So this is where your father lived.
Mm-hmm. We've been here once or twice, but usually only to pick stuff up out the ground and give it to people.
Are you still crying?
You know what? So this last night it was that I don't dance enough. Now it's that I cry too much. You're being really critical this past week, and I'm not here for it. It's Christmas, for God's sake. Be nicer.
If turning back the hands of time was not enough to save his life, You must accept what came to pass was fate.
Yes, I've had to do that a number of times. When I divine pulse and someone still gets critted. It wasn't fate.
Control yourself.
Gerald's
death was at the hands of wicked
fine.
ones. A fate is still a fate. Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that bookcase there.
Wow, he made it sound like we were gonna have to look like for a long time. But that was really easy. You found that like right away.
Your father's diary. Huh. His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest.
What is it with you and the personal attacks today? I gotta say, you're not really doing this consolation thing very well.
Oh, well. These entries here are from before your birth. He seems to have been writing this for quite some time. Read that part there. Horsebow Moon, year 1159.
It sounds like you're doing a fine job reading it yourself.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead. Lady Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth? Still, the child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth. Day 25 of the Horsebow Moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry, but a baby that doesn't cry isn't natural.
Did he write the ellipses in his own journal? This feels like a good time to bring up sort of that, one thing I like about Gerald is that I think there's a very common trope of when someone dies in childbirth, their spouse then hates the kid, and I like that they avoided that one in this with Gerald.
The doctor examined the child in secret. He said the pulse is normal, but there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat. Day 2 of the Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I feel I must take the child and leave.
We should go.
The church is
This church is very strange.
I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned.
Day 4 of the Horsebow Moon. I walked past 3 different people in the church today. All of them just said no and then stopped walking, and then after a moment's pause turned around and walked the other way. I feel that there is something very strange going on here.
I used to think the world of Lady Rhea. Now I'm terrified of her. Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon. More rain. I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death. Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Yeah, we shouldn't show this to anyone, Sothis.
That baby must be you. That means... Someone is approaching us.
Ugh, it's nothing. I'm reading Encyclopedia of Fish.
Here
Oh,
you are.
hey, Eloise.
To think that that Gerald would meet his end like that. I hope you know that you were the most important thing in the world to him.
He did like you too, just not every hour of every day. What do you want?
He wasn't the most emotional guy. I'm sure expressing his affection wouldn't have come naturally to him. After what's happened, it's up to me now.
To be emotional?
Swear to protect you in the captain's stead.
Thanks, Eloise. I appreciate that.
Sorry. This isn't the time for my blathering. Lady Rhea is looking for you.
Oh, good.
I came to tell you that. I'll take my leave now.
That's what you're doing here. Well, damn.
This book is filled with secrets yet unknown.
Oh my god, he just evaporated.
We must return another time to read the rest. Oh, but I have at least figured one thing out. I know now why our fates are intertwined.
Yes. Because Gerald's handwriting is nice. That's what you were getting at, right? Pretty sure that's it. Yes, Rhea?
Professor.
What is it?
I have been waiting for you.
I know, Eloise told me.
I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you certainly look like you've been grieving.
Gerald was an ally of many years, and also a dear friend.
But it had been so long since you last saw him.
He fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garrigmach. Their love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to. It was her decision. She weighed her own life against that of her child's and, in the end, implored me to save the child.
Why are you telling me this? Is
My
it?
father
Oh, I see.
never truly accepted that decision.
You're explaining why he left.
He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning.
Did I inherit my crest from my mother?
Your mother. She was my...
I'm sorry for the interruption, Lady Rhea. There's something you must hear immediately.
It's okay, it doesn't sound like it was that important, Eloise. Just get into the old family tree again. Oh.
A report from the knights patrolling the area.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed for the day.
Oh good, it's been a long one.
Focus only on mending your heart. Understood?
Roger Dodger. I'll do that. It's gonna be hard, because this was a very tough day for me. Did not get as nearly as many levels as I wanted, but there you go. I mean, considering most story missions usually give us a bit more hassle than that, I suppose. So considering I was just kind of blazing through, being like, yeah, you do that, you do this, and I still made it through with only 2 pulses on our first try. Could have been worse. But I don't think we got anyone else up to level 20, which is a bit of a shame. So we have yet a few more battles to do before anyone else can be an assassin. But yeah, I'm pleased enough with the result. Save Gerald's death. That's a shame. Next movie on the channel is going to be some more The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, so do look on out for that. And that is all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace! I see you've got a little cart as well. I'm going to get seen by someone else if I'm not careful about how I push this. I love that they don't notice this. I take it back. Oh, well, I guess they notice when I make a noise. Hang on, but we can just play the old slapstick, creep around the tree here, and then get them on the way back, can't we?